Hello, Millers. This is Mrs. Kjeldsen, one of the counselors here at Noblesville High School. I'm here to share one of my favorite stress management practices with you called 5-4-3-2-1. If you've not already done so, make sure you've watched the video from Mr. Spinner about the science of stress and the breath. That way you will understand why and how this strategy can work for you. Sometimes when your amygdala gets activated, it isn't always a complete emergency. However, we still feel uneasy. We notice that our heart is beating a bit faster, or our body temperature is rising, or it's just becoming more difficult to focus. In this instance, all you need is a short, focused breathing practice like 5-4-3-2-1. This exercise is particularly helpful in a school atmosphere. Let's see, here's how it works. Let's use the example of being at school. Sit at your desk in a comfortable position. If you are at home or somewhere more relaxed, you may want to lie down. Just make sure your body is resting comfortably. Next, start with the number 5. Look around the space you are in and locate 5 objects that you see. This can be literally anything. For example, you can notice a poster on the wall, a water bottle sitting on someone's desk, or even your own shoes. The idea is that you focus on each one individually and intentionally. Try to do this without judging the experience as good or bad. Just notice 5 things around you that you can see. Next, the number 4. You find 4 objects near you that you can touch. Actually touch each of the 4 objects individually and intentionally. The purpose here is to experience the sensation of how each object feels. Try to do this without judging the experience as good or bad, just notice. Next, the number 3. Pick out 3 things you can hear. Just like before, your job is to focus on each one individually and intentionally. Take your time. This might be the tick-tock of the clock or someone ruffling their papers or the teacher's voice. Again, do this without judging anything as good or bad, just notice 3 sounds around you. Next, find 2 things you can smell. This part may be challenging in a classroom. If there's nothing to smell, then nothing is still something. Just notice that you are experiencing nothing. Or maybe you can imagine 2 smells that you experienced recently. Either way, allow yourself to find 2 things you can smell without judgment. And finally, number 1, find 1 thing that you can taste. Tune into your mouth. Maybe you still taste the toothpaste from this morning or the mint you just ate. Or, just like with the smell, take the time to imagine something you tasted recently. The idea, again, is to do this intentionally and to take your time. When you're finished, take a deep, soft belly breath and notice what is different about the way you feel from when you started. Even if there's a small shift, that is a huge gain. The idea here is that you have this tool in your toolkit to pull out when you feel stress coming on. So that's it. This is the 5-4-3-2-1 strategy for managing stress. As you can see, it's super easy, can be done anywhere, and you can do this without feeling awkward. Give it a try next time you feel your amygdala getting hijacked.
Created using Powtoon.